Broadcasting live in high definition, this is KBAK Eyewitness News Mornings.
Good morning, and thanks so much for being with us today. You might have noticed that our set has changed a little bit here on Eyewitness News. It's Black Friday. We're out at Tejon Outlets. I'm Rob Finnerty.
And I'm Tejon. We're going to be out here all morning long, letting you know what the best deals are, where to go shopping, how it's going out here. Right now, traffic is pretty light as far as shoppers go, but we have seen a steady stream of shoppers, so you might want to get out here early. There's no problem with parking right now.
No problem. Temperatures are good.
Going to change probably. All right, we are here. Josh Helmuth is live in Bakersfield, roaming around there to let us know what the stores look like in town. Josh. We're also going to check in with Aaron Perlman.
Yeah. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, he's the one who's holding it down for us. He's holding down the fort. Aaron, I got to say, we really appreciate it. You're the man with the plan.
Yeah, he looks mighty comfortable in our chair there.
Absolutely. You better not get too comfy there.
Somebody has to make this chair look warm and comfortable. And so you know, Rob, I'm sitting in Amity's chair, so no worries. Your chair is still cold, waiting for you to be sitting in. By the way, you guys look amazing out there for this morning, and you are dressing warmly, which you should, because we have warm air on the way. In fact, I want to get to the forecast, if we can, here just a second.
But first, before we go to you, we got to go to Josh. We got to see what's happening out there.
But what's the latest?
So, Josh, tell us, what's it like?
Yeah, Aaron, I'm right outside Kohl's right now. As you can probably see behind me, they've been open for 24 hours. Dick's Sporting Goods is open. Home Depot's open. Walmart's open. It's kind of chill out here. It's actually kind of active. You pan over to the parking lot, you can see it's fairly full. That's because I guess most people are inside. We're actually going to go inside Kohl's in the next 15 minutes, see if we can't find a good deal. All right, we're going to find what's out there hopefully. But a lot of these stores, they've been open all night. It's crazy. I know Dick's Sporting Goods is open, like I said. Home Depot is actually pretty active too. So there must be some good deals going on over there. Best Buy opens up at 8 o'clock. But again, guys, we're going to try to walk around, get a feel for, you know, why people are out so early this morning, and see if there's any more remaining good deals. Back to you.
All right, well, let's get to the forecast, shall we? Take a look at the conditions out there. 70s in the forecast for this Friday. For the Kern River Valley, 78 degrees. If you're in the looking for some shopping this weekend over on Saturday, we have temperatures running in at 71. Sunday, it gets a bit cooler and rain potentially in the forecast for the Kern River Valley this upcoming Sunday. So there's some changes for your weekend. Let's look at the mountain areas for the weekend. 71 for today. A lot of sunshine. After you start chilly this morning, we'll jump to those temperature highs around 12 to 2 o'clock. Then rain chances might be out there on Sunday, which we'll look closer at in your next forecast. But the Bakersfield area, 72 degrees for today, tomorrow 71, and then it starts to become cooler on Sunday, where highs are back into the 60s with a potential chance for rainfall. Rain chances increase moving into next week. We'll show you that in the 10-day forecast, exclusive right here at Eyewitness News. What's also exclusive, we're live over at the Tejon Outlets. And let's send it back over to Amity and Rob this morning. And good morning to you guys.
Hey, good morning, Aaron. Yeah, that's right. We're here live at the Tejon Outlets. There's 43 acres of sweet shopping paradise right here, right now. And you know what? There's already a steady stream of shoppers. They've been open since 8 o'clock last night. They had a VIP pajama party at 7, and they're going to stay open for the next 26 hours. It's incredible. We were here back in August. I don't know if you remember that, when the outlets first opened. Well, let me tell you, this is the first Black Friday at Kern County's newest shopping center. Now, while consumers hunt for the best deals, this is also a huge time for retailers.
This is our first Thanksgiving, like you said. This is our first Twilight event, so we just looking for the best.
How important is Black Friday for you?
The most important. We've been banking on it since we started doing this, so fingers crossed, you know, it's going to make or break us for real.
Make or break you?
Mm-hmm.
That important?
It is.
Now, I'm going to make you jealous if you weren't out here last night. The retail marathon kicked off with, like I said, a VIP pajama party before the doors even opened to the public. Shoppers enjoyed exclusive giveaways, music, and even a fancy free tote bag. Don't be jealous. There's so much more fun coming up. And coming up throughout the morning, we'll be talking live to officials from the outlets to let us know how things have gone so far this Black Friday and what's in store for the future of the outlet. So there's a little tease for you. And now we're going to talk to Rob about stuff.
That's right. We've got a little bit of Black Friday news this morning. Of course, as we've mentioned, Black Friday actually started yesterday on Thanksgiving Day. For those who weren't watching Eyewitness News yesterday morning, maybe you're out playing football, maybe you were cooking. Josh Helmuth was live at Kmart yesterday morning when the doors opened at 6 a.m. and millions hit places yesterday like Best Buy, Target, and Walmart. Well, this morning, Walmart put out some early numbers and said 22 million people walked through their doors yesterday. That sets what they're calling Gray Thursday record. In all, their Black Friday app was downloaded by 25 million people. Of course, shoppers were after TVs, tablets, laptop computers, iPods, things like that. And this year, an Elsa doll from the hit Disney movie Frozen was their #1 top seller across the board.
All right, now we're going to take things over. Not everybody is hitting the stores on this Walmart. I was just looking at a picture of Walmart. See, dog, say, dog. So listen, not everybody is hitting the stores and spending money on Black Friday. In fact, there's a movement starting in Ferguson, Missouri called Boycott Black Friday. It's all, of course, tied to the grand jury's decision not to indict Officer Darren Wilson in the shooting death of Michael Brown. Those leading the boycott say the best way to make a point is by staying home.
Certainly the looting, the burning down of our businesses does not work. Hold your money. It works.
We're going to boycott. We're going to use economic sanctions. We're going to use different tactics to get you to see that we're not taking this anymore.
Of course, this has now hit Twitter with a handful of hashtags coming out. Hashtags like Blackout Black Friday and Hands Up Don't Spend. So we'll keep an eye on this and see how that is progressing.
Yeah, so some might be boycotting Black Friday, but that actually shouldn't stop you from going out and shopping locally. That's because tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, and then, of course, we have Cyber Monday, and I don't know what they call Sunday. They might have a name for that as well. But after going big on Black Friday, tomorrow you're encouraged to help support local businesses around your community, that being, of course, in the Bakersfield area. It's a movement that swept the country in recent years to help the mom and pop shops keep up with those big box retailers. So as you continue to do your Christmas shopping, don't forget it's always important to buy local. And of course, you're welcome to come out here to the Tejon outlets, open for 26 hours. It's a marathon here.
That's amazing. All right. Hey, Rob, do you know what else tomorrow is?
It is
the teddy bear toss.
That's right.
I know.
How could I forget?
I know, because all week long we've been giving away tickets to tomorrow night's Condors game. So bring your teddy bears and donate them during the game. Just throw them on the ice after the team's first goal. All those teddy bears will then be collected by the United Way of Kern County and distributed to children across the county, so they stay local, just so you know that. The Condors are hoping you can break the all-time record of 8,075 teddy bears. I think we can do it, Kern County.
Look at that.
Doors open at 6. The puck drops at 7. Aaron Perlman and I will be there. Honored to drop.
Yeah, you'll pay for your whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
I love when you say that.
Okay.
It's just my favorite.
They're expecting a sellout there at the Rabobank Arena. Hey, 71 stores here at the Tejon Outlets. We'll be here all morning long. If you do walk by the set, please say hello. Tweet us pictures of you shopping today. We'd love to catch up with you on Facebook and Twitter. Some of my favorite stores here that are up and running right now: Banana Republic, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Polo, Brooks Brothers, the Pottery Barn Outlet. That's the only one in California, and that's right here at the Tejon Outlets.
A lot of fun. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. All right, thank you so much,
Right in the middle
Aaron.
of the broadcast. Just come over and we'll take a picture with you.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be great. I'll just stop. We'll stop what we're doing.
Yep.
We'll take a picture with you.
Hey, come here. All right.
But if you walk up to us in the middle of the broadcast, you better expect to be interviewed, because I'm going to. People were walking by. I was like, hey, you.
We're going to mic you right up.
Me? I'll mic you right up. All right. We're talking shopping, but there's also something else that's new to the outlets this year. Well, this is the first year. It's a farmer's market. What? That's right. Here to talk to us about the farmer's market is a man with Grimway Farms. Bob Borda is here joining us. Tell us about why Grimway decided to do this and what people can expect.
Well, Grimway Farms and Tejon Ranches work hand in hand together in this, the southern San Joaquin Valley is where we're located. This is home to us, and we decided to offer fresh fruits, or actually fresh vegetables, this time of year to the Tejon guests as they're passing through between San Francisco and LA, or Sacramento and LA.
Absolutely, in the southern San Joaquin Valley, and the San Joaquin Valley as a whole has been always known as America's food basket, where a lot of America's food is grown. Is that also kind of a way to tell people who pass through, hey, reminder of where your food comes from?
That's exactly it. It's an educational process for us as well. We're able to educate these 30 different vegetables that you see here, all grown organically by Grimway Farms. This is the home to us. This is where your food comes from. When people are in the concrete jungles of Los Angeles, it's neat for them to understand where and how their food is grown.
Bob, my parents are spending the Thanksgiving holiday with me out here, and my wife in Bakersfield. And as we drove from the airport, we picked them up at LAX, we drove into the valley, and I just started talking a little bit about that we are America's breadbasket, and really that of the world. And the gross domestic product in Kern County alone and in the Central Valley is that of most countries.
Wow.
Billions of dollars. So it really is unbelievable. But tell us a little bit about the farmers market here at the outlets.
So today our farmers market's going to be just outside the Pottery Barn entrance. And we're going to have a variety of lettuces and vegetables, all organic, as I mentioned. You know, Grimway Farms is a very large carrot farm as well. So we'll have our various carrot offerings, as well as our new true organic juices. And the juices, 5 different flavors, very, very...
Bob, I don't mean to smile, but after what I ate yesterday, that sounds so good. Please bring it my way. I feel like my whole body is clogged with gravy right now.
Yes, I know.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Here's the beauty of this farmer's market. You don't have to get up at the crack of the dawn. Usually it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Now it's fine. It's actually from noon to 5 every weekend through December 28th. So that's very good news. Very accessible for everyone.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you. Yeah,
we
Bob,
appreciate it, Bob.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
All right, an estimated 5,000 volunteers came together yesterday to give the needy a Thanksgiving meal, and they were out there bright and early. Josh was with them at 6 a.m. Some of the volunteers arrived to help prepare this meal before 4 a.m. yesterday. Hundreds of community members joined volunteers from the Bakersfield Fire Department and many local churches in the annual Love for Thanksgiving event. The volunteers prepared the meals in the Costco parking lot on Rosedale Highway, and the meals were delivered to about 3,000 local families.
We're just trying to come together as one body and serve people the way that we believe in our hearts that God serves us, and love the people the way that He's loved us, and just help them out.
Closing out.
Yeah, there were about 3,200 turkeys used in that event, so a wonderful cause. And really, our hats off to all those folks out there volunteering their time on Thanksgiving Day to help those that are less fortunate.
Absolutely. All right, well, here's the bummer of yesterday. The thing that left the pit of our stomach just, it wasn't the food. No, it was the 49ers.
What happened to the 49ers? It was an ugly game. They only managed a field goal. If you're a 49ers fan, I'm sure you know. If you don't, know that it was a very rough game, and they lost to the Seahawks. The final score in this one last night, 19-3. Richard Sherman coming up big for the Seattle Seahawks. Yet again, he had 2 interceptions last night. It was a defensive battle mixed in with some Russell Wilson magic as well. Wilson seems to have a knack for winning these big games. Final score again, 19-3 Seahawks. So Seahawks improve to 8-4. The 49ers fall to 7-5. They're all still chasing the Arizona Cardinals, who are 9-2 on the season. Over in the NFC East, Eagles and Cowboys tied atop the standings coming into this one. Well, not anymore. The Eagles were explosive, putting up points at will. Mark Sanchez keeps this thing rolling as the Eagles cruise. 33-10 the final in that one. And the early Thanksgiving Day game yesterday, this one kicked off at 9:30 a.m. out here in California. Early on, it looked like the Bears were going to pull off a win in Motown. Not the case, though. Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson would not let that happen. The two led the Lions offense and stay close to the Packers now in the NFC North race. Lions win this one decisively, 34-17. So again, the Seahawks, Eagles, and Lions all winners on Thanksgiving Day. That Seattle game was a disappointment last night for local 49ers fans, but of course they will meet again before the season ends, and then who knows, they might just meet again in the playoffs as well. We're out at the Tejon outlets here. 71 stores and restaurants are open. They'll be open for 26 hours. It's a marathon of shopping. As I look behind the camera right now, I can see the sun is rising. Temperatures
look how pretty.
In the low 50s. Yeah, it is very pretty out here, so stay with us. We'll be here all morning long.
Well, Aaron, I'll tell you what, if I'm shopping for anybody, it's going to be for myself. Hello. And I look especially good in blue because of my blue eyes. Brings out my eyes, let's be honest. No. We're actually inside Kohl's now, and it's pretty busy. It's not bad. It feels like a Friday afternoon, definitely not Friday morning at, 6:25 in the morning. We're walking around. They say electronics are still some of the big draws. They said yesterday at 6 p.m. it was nuts. People came in, and the TVs and the Xbox Ones were gone like that. But there are still some other things, games available and whatnot. I was walking around trying to find the best deals. If you walk into Kohl's, okay, because it's a pretty happening place this morning, if you come in, they say to come in before 1 o'clock. A lot of the sales end by 1, okay? And you walk in, and you got to look for the square balloons. Can you get that, Norbs? The square balloons up there, it says price meltdowns. You usually find those in the middle of the aisles or throughout the store. Those tend to be the better deals. But as you walk around, it is a little chaotic as a typical Black Friday store. But I was looking for a really good deal. Check this out. I found one really good deal. I will be purchasing this later. With a mail-in rebate, you get this griddle. This griddle. It's only $8. I'm getting myself a griddle today. Guys, I don't know how many times I've had to make pancakes from a skillet or something. Anyway, talk about a free plug, right? But I'm telling you, I'm getting myself a griddle. I was just walking around the store, and they had some really good deals. I saw a guy buying luggage early. He found a good deal on luggage. And this cookware right here, there's cookware here that's like 50% off. It's $90. That's Food Network cookware. I'm obviously not a chef, but evidently it's good cookware. It's normally $180. $90, not too bad. But guys, biggest tips, if you come into Kohl's, get here before 1 o'clock and look for the big square balloons. You have to find the best deals that way. Northwest Promenade, it's fairly busy. Feels more like a Friday afternoon, but it's not too crazy. Walmart has a little bit of traffic. Best Buy doesn't open until 8. Dick's Sporting Goods is open right now, and Home Depot actually has a fair amount of traffic as well. That's all I have from here at Kohl's right now, but don't go anywhere. Eyewitness News Mornings has a full detailed report on your holiday shopping today throughout all of Bakersfield. You're watching Eyewitness News Mornings.
Really appreciate you being out there.
I hope it warms up.
I really do. You know, without Aaron being able to be there for us this morning, this would not be possible. So we really are a team effort today. We're going to get with Josh Helmuth in just a little bit. He is actually driving around Bakersfield, checking out the stores in town. So we've got you covered soup to nuts, as my co-anchor would say. All right, well, let's talk about something else. A very bold idea to end homelessness. And it's happening in Kern County. Carol Ferguson took a look at it yesterday.
We got our stuff and our pie. We got beans and gravy and fruit salad.
In her new home, Kristen Thomas is ready to make Thanksgiving dinner. In past years, no dinner, no home.
It was a sad time, you know, not having, any place to go or having, actually just being ashamed of how I was.
But in September, she got into this house.
It was on and off for a couple years, I went from having everything to having nothing, and, being on the streets was very tough.
Those years on the streets mean she was chronically homeless. The goal is ending that kind of homelessness here by 2016.
Kern was just selected
because Flood Ministries' Kim Albers says of progress already through the Home First project.
We get them into housing first, off the streets and stable, and then go into those additional challenges.
Which could be disability, illness, addiction, or income challenges. Chronic homelessness dropped 40% here since 2012, according to the local collaborative. Kristen got help through long-term affordable housing.
So she will not have to pay more than 30% of her income towards her rent.
Permanently, says Albers.
We know one of the most significant populations for us to address with veterans are those with families and those that are couch surfing.
Vets are the other target, says Deb Johnson. They do have federal funds for vets, and they just got a family of 4 into housing. But the goal is ending vets' homelessness by 2015.
We do believe it's doable.
Accounts taken every year, and Home First believes there are some 400 people in these groups, and they hope to get them into housing within 2 years.
We're just super excited about heading to zero, and I truly believe it's possible.
It was a miracle for me because I struggled so hard on the streets for so long.
Kristen believes a new program can get others off the street. It worked for her.
Now I'm in a home and my baby's safe.
All right, and while we are barely getting over the Thanksgiving holiday, of course, today is Black Friday. It's a great day to start looking ahead to the Christmas holiday. Believe it or not, Christmas is now under 4 weeks away. Despite a slow economic recovery, Americans will be hitting the stores hard this holiday season. Economists predict holiday sales will total more than $616 billion. That's up nearly 5% from last year, a significant bump. And online shopping is expected to grow by as much as $105 billion this year. That trend, by the way, expected to continue to increase as more and more people continue to shop online. But that is not the case at brick and mortar locations like the Tejon outlets. We are out here right now. All 71 stores are open. Amity, let's talk about some of the sales that are happening right now in and around the county.
Okay, here's the Orchard. Here's Osh. I'll give that one to you. I'm looking at Toys R Us, parents. They opened last night, but they're telling us that they have some great deals. You can buy one, get one 70% off. Look at LJ's just throwing the ads at us. $39.99 for a Polaroid 7-inch dual-core tablet. Now that's a good smoking deal.
A dual-core tablet. I'm just going to close my eyes and point my finger to something on the Orchard circular here, okay? Hold on.
Okay.
What do I got?
Oh,
look at this. 60% off a Mission grill. That's a nice grill right there, too. Look at this.
I'm trying to see if there's any frozen deals.
Some of these sales, 70, 80% off. You can get some great deals. As you walk around the outlets here, there are signs in all the stores. We're outside Nike. We've got Tommy Hilfiger, Banana Republic, B-Reps, as some people call it. 60, 70, 80% off in some locations. So it's a great time to come out to the outlets and get your Black Friday shopping in. Of course, there's plenty of parking, but I'll tell you what, it's a little chilly out here right now.
It's a little bit nipply.
We've got our, did I say?
Wait, no, I did not say.
Did I say? Oh boy, we're having a good time out here. We'll be here all morning long. Tweet us your photos shopping today. Find us on Facebook. Give us a like. Send us some photos. We'd love to see where you are around the county as well.
That made the morning scramble for sure.
Oh, that made the morning scramble.
Oy.
There's no question.
Hey, good morning. I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit of shopping myself, as you can see. Check this out. Okay, I'm buying the griddle. I really am. It's like $7 with a mail-in rebate here at Kohl's. I also found. Yes, I'm not hamming this up. I really am buying this. I found a $15 Henley. All right, it's getting warm. It's a thermal, okay? I need more of these. And these are really, really soft towels. I need more towels. What can I say? They're $6.99. They're normally like $25. So, bam, in your face. I'm going to go check out. But before I do, you need to know some things about Kohl's, all right? Northwest Promenade, they're open till, well, they're open all day, but their sale ends at 1 o'clock, all right? They want you to know that they're bigger sales anyway. If you come on by, look for these square balloons. They say these square balloons usually offer the best deals. It says like price meltdown. I guess it is pretty hot in California, right? And if you are out here, if you want to do some more shopping, Home Depot evidently has some good deals. It's pretty active at Home Depot right now. Walmart has a steady flow of traffic. Best Buy opens at 8 o'clock. If you're looking to get a good deal at Best Buy, head over there as soon as you can because that line started forming about an hour ago. Last we checked, there's about maybe 8, 9 people out there. It's probably still getting much larger. And Dick's Sporting Goods, they've been open all morning as well. But it's a pretty chill scene out here in Kohl's this morning. Pretty active shoppers. It was crazier last night, as you can imagine, about 6 o'clock. They said the TVs, the Xbox Ones, they went like that. But again, if you want to get the good deals, get out here before 1 o'clock. They're also giving back $15 in Kohl's Cash. Normally they say it's like 10, and I guess people love their Kohl's Cash, whatever that means. They say it's very popular. And according to WalletHub.com, guys, they claim in order to avoid falling into black hole pits, make sure that your sales are at least between 35 and 40% off. Those are usually your best deals. Anything less than that usually isn't that much of a good deal. I know I'm getting some good deals. I'm going to go check out with my griddle. Guys, back to you.
All right, Josh, thank you very much. Looks like he's having some fun out there shopping around in the Northwest Promenade. We are at the Tejon outlets. You might have noticed our set has changed a little bit this morning. I can get used to this.
I could too. Let's do this.
Christmas tree, fountain.
Beautiful.
People, temperatures are warming up. So if you're getting in the car right now and you're going to come out to Tejon, there's a group of shoppers right behind the camera here, and they are wearing short pants.
He's wearing shorts, actually.
Short pants.
Hey,
Sir? Oh, he just stayed behind the marquee there.
Behind the directory. Oh,
man.
Maybe he knew we were looking for him.
Yep.
All right, well, y'all have been sending us your pictures in about shopping, and we really appreciate it. Let's take a look right now at some of the pictures people have been sending in of their shopping experience this morning and last night. We can see what looks like...
This is from Carrie.
Yeah, some darkness. Oh, somebody inside the store, hopefully making a steal of a deal.
And keep sending us and tweeting us your photos. Upload them to the main page, the most liked page in Kern County. We've been talking about it all month long. It's at Bakersfield now on Facebook. 83,000 likes. Send us the pictures of you shopping. Let us know the line situation.
Jackie Aguilar says trying to stay up with Starbucks, probably shopping all night. And looks
Starbucks.
like Robin, well, she was at Kohl's. The lines were all the way out the door around this store. So people have been really committed to shopping this morning. We're going to, oh, look, is this, what'd you say this is? Oh, this is the one from the fire department feed at Costco. This is thanks to Scott Dixon. Thanks for sending this in. Wonderful things happening around the county yesterday. Let's remember, it wasn't just shopping yesterday. It was all about thankfulness, being thankful for what we have. Thankfulness.
It's all about thankfulness. Folks, we are having a great time out here at the Tejon Outlet. 71 stores and restaurants open for business. Find us on Facebook and at Bakersfield Now on Twitter. Send us pictures. Come say hello to us at the outlets. Keep it here on Eyewitness News all morning long. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much, Aaron. It's starting to get a little bit warmer here, thank goodness.
Yes.
It's been a little bit chilly, I'm not going to lie. We're also starting to see a steady stream of shoppers making their way in here. They've been open since 8 o'clock last night, which is crazy. All right, we're going to get you to some news right now. From a life of crime to cupcakes. Check out this report on a program that's taking criminals from the streets into the kitchen.
26-year-old Gordy Abriel never thought he'd become a baker. He never thought he'd amount to anything. Abriel joined a gang at just 13 and spent much of his life behind bars.
I already knew once I got out, it was just the clock was ticking. It was only a matter of time before I went back in.
But before leaving prison last year, he learned about Homeboy Industries. The nonprofit group rehabilitates former gang members through an 18-month program, giving them jobs at its bakery, cafe, and restaurants throughout Los Angeles. Participants can get their gang tattoos removed for free and enroll in parenting and job training classes and therapy. Up to 15,000 former gang members benefit each year.
I wanted to start living life instead of surviving.
Abriel and his former gang rivals now stand together.
It feels like just working with a friend now.
Priest Greg Boyle founded the organization 26 years ago to save lives.
Well, I started burying kids in 1988, so I buried my 195th last week.
Cassandra Cruz found refuge at Homeboy Industries after leaving her gang and serving time in prison. She also met Abriel through the program. They now have a 5-month-old daughter and are engaged to be married. Both say the nonprofit transformed their lives.
It makes me emotional.
You didn't think it was possible before?
No, I didn't.
And now?
It's a beautiful thing.
This Thanksgiving, the family has one more reason to be thankful. The couple is expecting their second child. Begad Shaban, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Yes. All right, welcome back to the broadcast here. We are live at the Tejon Outlets, and when you are out live, you have the ability to have live interviews that no one set up. But we're live right now with Miles Woods, who works at both Tommy Hilfiger and Nike. Miles, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us about your day today. It's going to be a long one.
It's going to be an extremely long day. So basically, I got here at 6:30 before everybody has to come. I was scheduled at Nike at 7:45. Worked a full shift from 7:45 to 4:45. Had to be at Tommy Hilfiger from 5 to 1:30, and then I go back to Nike from 3 to midnight.
And you got to change uniforms.
Wow! Have to change uniforms and everything. Go from athletic wear to casual back to athletic. So
how long is your day total?
Basically, I work a 24-hour shift straight.
Unbelievable.
I haven't slept, I don't know when I'm going to sleep, but we'll see.
All right, you're from Bakersfield.
Yes.
Why are you working so much?
Well, basically, after high school, I had went to Kansas for 2 years, and when I came back to California, I was like, if I'm not going to go to school, I'm going to work. I'm going to work my butt off.
So you sure are, my friend.
I love working at the outlets because it doesn't feel like you're in Bakersfield.
Not at all.
It's a nice environment. I have a great team I work with, and I love getting hours. This is the perfect time to get hours because they're giving them, and sales are being generated. So,
How quickly, we only have a few moments left. I'm sorry, Amity.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about some of the deals at Tommy and then at Nike. There's some good sales going on today, right?
Amazing deals. With the outlets come extreme discounts. So basically, no matter where you go, you're going to see extreme discounts, clearances, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% off. So if you come out here, you're going to save, point blank, period.
Wow,
Right.
You are a great spokesman.
Hey, it is what it is.
Glad we grabbed you, Miles. Thank you for being with us
Thank you
this
for
morning.
having me.
Hang in there.
Yeah.
Got, what, 13, 14 more hours?
Yep.
All right.
Coffee.
Let us know if you need a cup of coffee.
Hey, I'm all about it.
All right,
All right,
thank
Miles,
you.
thanks a lot. It is now 6:55 on your Friday morning. It's a Black Friday. We're live at the Tejon outlets all morning long. Keep it here, Eyewitness News. We'll be right back.